Hello TEQ Crypto followers, welcome to our video. Today, we will share the technical analysis of ARB coin. As you can see, while we have a downtrend here, the trend is breaking upwards. In fact, we have a pullback after the downtrend. After this pullback, we see that the price movements confirm the upward movement and provide us with a nice profit. We can say that it left us a good profit of approximately 15% in the 20s. However, there is a negative note here. This represents RSI divergence. We will discuss it in detail shortly. But first, let's look at the chart. At the level of 28, we see that there was support in the past. We also see that it faced selling pressure from this area, and now it becomes our resistance zone. Along with this, we observe a slight decline in price movements. The first point where the price movements can fall is around 20.67. This is our support zone because we can see that it has previously acted as resistance. If we correct this, as it appears, friends, the price movements are currently holding onto this very area. If the price breaks this level, there will certainly be interim support zones. Firstly, it is around 1.794. As these levels are broken downwards, there is a chance for it to fall to 1.10. However, the important level here is 28. If it breaks this level, there is also a possibility of a significant increase in price movements. We can also see a small upward trend coming from below. If the price movements do not break this trend, it will continue to rise above this trend, let's mention that. In addition, if we examine our indicators, let's first look at the Fisher and WAV trend indicators. We can see that the Fisher indicator is currently decreasing, and at the same time, we see that the WAV trend has given a sell signal. Furthermore, friends, since there hasn't been an upward breakout yet, we can expect a bit more downside in price movements, or it is likely to move sideways. We also see that the volume in WAV trend is moving from negative to positive. Actually, this is a positive point. However, we interpret these breakouts in these zones as a mild buy signal rather than a strong one. It is important to mention this. If we look at Fisher, since Fisher has dropped below zero, if it creates a breakout below zero, we can interpret it as a strong buy signal. So, even though the breakout hasn't occurred yet, for price movements to go upwards, we need to see upward breakouts in both of these indicators. Let's mention this, and after closing the Fisher indicator, let's look at RSI to show the RSI divergence. As you can see, while the price peaks are decreasing, we see that the RSI peaks are increasing, and this indicates a negative divergence for us, meaning that price movements will decline. After this peak, the price movements have declined but have not fallen significantly, and they have shown an upward movement. In other words, although this divergence has not occurred yet, after the level of 20 is broken, it is likely that we will see a downward movement in price movements. Therefore, it is worth keeping an eye on this area, friends. This zone is important for us, and we need to be cautious. Let's mention this as well. We have shared the points we need to follow with you. Friends, we need a breakout of around 20, and there is also a negative divergence. This divergence should not occur for the negative divergence. We want a breakout at around 28,000. 28 is important for us. Furthermore, friends, if we look at drawing small upward and downward trends, there isn't a significant upward trend. However, short-term upward trends have already been broken, so there is no need to draw them. Along with this, if it continues to move within this corridor, it will eventually break either upward or downward. So, we may see a scenario like this. Of course, our preference here, friends, is for it to break upward. If a downward breakout occurs, we can interpret it as a potential drop to around 11. Let's mention this as well, and let's slowly come to the end of our video. In this video, we shared the technical analysis of ARB coin with you. If you liked the video, you can click the like button. To stay informed about future videos, you can subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos. Goodbye. Hello TEQ Crypto followers, welcome to our video. Today, we will share the technical analysis of SUI coin. Looking at the chart, we can see that there is a downtrend. However, this downtrend has been broken to the upside. Although the volume is not significant, there has been a breakout above the average volume. It can be said that a pullback has occurred after breaking the downtrend, which is a common occurrence when price movements break a certain point, whether it be a resistance, support, or a downtrend resistance zone. After breaking, a pullback is often seen before the price continues to move upwards. If we look at it, we can say that it has been making pullbacks for the past 10 months. Considering the recent bullish candle, we can draw an upward trend line from here, suggesting that the uptrend may start. However, there is an important resistance level at 0.98. The reason is that we see it has been used as a support in the past, and it has not been broken twice as a resistance. The fact that it has not been broken is important for us. The reason is that the less a resistance level is broken, the stronger the next breakout will be. The same applies to support levels. Therefore, the level of 0.98 is important for us. If this level is broken to the upside, a strong buy signal can be generated. It would be beneficial for us to evaluate it in this way. With the mentioned pullback, we can say that an ascending triangle has formed. If we draw it, we see an ascending triangle. We do not want the triangle to break to the downside. If it breaks, it is likely to drop to around 0.93. Let's also mention this here and start our analysis from our indicators. If we look at our Fisher and WAV trend indicators, we can see that there have been downward breakouts. And currently, both indicators are gradually moving towards zero. Fisher has dropped below zero, and WAV trend is moving towards zero. The volume is increasing, and based on these indicators, we can actually say that we may see a further decrease or sideways movement in price until there is an upward breakout. If an upward breakout occurs, we can predict that the price will start to rise. Additionally, if we look at our RSI indicator after closing our Fisher and WAV trend indicators, we can see that RSI is currently below the 50 level. Since it has dropped below 50, we can expect this movement to continue towards the 30 level. However, if it drops to 30, we can say that the price movements may further decrease, and the trend here may be broken to the downside. RSI has actually shown an upward movement in the last day. As it appears internally, this upward movement is important. The reason for its importance is that we can predict that price movements can either stabilize around these levels or start to rise. That's why it's important, my friends. If RSI breaks above the 50 level and continues towards 70, we can also say that price movements can continue to rise within this triangle. If we look at the RSI value, of course, currently it may seem like a downtrend and a neighborhood below the 50 level. However, as seen in the past, the 50 level has been broken below and above. In other words, for us to receive a clear signal, RSI needs to break above the 50 level and continue towards 70 with significant volume. This is important for us. In fact, if we look at our support and resistance levels, our support and resistance levels already tell us everything. That's why, my friends, it is beneficial to follow support and resistance levels, and we can also see a significant increase up to 0.24, and after the break of 0.09, we can expect a profit of approximately 13%. This is also important for us, let's mention it here. If we look at the Bollinger Bands, my friends, here's how it is, let's add just our chart. Currently, in the Bollinger Bands, my friends, the average of the Bollinger Band has been broken to the downside, and the price movements are moving towards the lower part of the band. Of course, it doesn't have to move in that direction, but it is moving. The important thing here is the middle band. We expect the price movements to rise towards the middle band. After the middle band is broken to the upside, we can say that we expect an upward movement in price towards the upper band. As seen in the past, it has been possible for the price movements to continue in the lower band when it reached the lower band, and we see that it used the middle band as a support level. Currently, the middle band is our support zone. We do not want the price movements to break the middle band to the upside. I wanted to show this to remind you as well, my friends, and now we can slowly come to the end of our video. In this video, we shared the technical analysis of SUI coin with you. If you liked the video, you can click the like button. You can also subscribe to our channel to stay informed about future videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.